But I also think that like there needs to be a dose of pragmatism in the space as well, where in the G7 or the G20 economies, stablecoin has a use case there, definitely, but those use cases are more of like stablecoin becomes or it serves as like a gateway to digital assets. So if you want to use stablecoin to swap into tokenized money market funds, tokenized gold, tokenized bonds, and or use some of the data on chain to use that as collateral to unlock secured or unsecured private capital loans on chain. There's like that is what is starting to take off in the G7, G20 countries because ultimately the correspondent banking system works really well across the G20 and a lot of the banks participate in the Swift network and as a result like honestly payments cross border work pretty well. I could be wrong on this, but I'm not sure you're going to see a strong uptick in US dollar to pound sterling trade being facilitated by a stablecoin because there's a ton of liquidity in the fiat markets and those rails work pretty well today.